Welcome to the MMM USA presentation. I wanted to take a minute and really explain to you the future of where things are going in regards to cryptocurrency, which is one of the new disruptive technologies that this platform is built on, as well as explain the MMM USA ideology, how it works, how you can make money, how you can be part of the system, and more importantly, how you as a person can really change your life by leveraging a worldwide network that's been created many, many years ago by people way smarter than we are. So what is MMM USA? Well, MMM USA is really a self-managed global financial aid and donation exchange. See, MMM is in different parts of the countries around the world. People participate, and it's really a peer-to-peer mutual financial aid social network where participants transfer donations to account of other members. And so by doing this, they're assigned a reward called a MAVO. Now, a MAVO is simply a way that you're able to be compensated when you want to take money back out of the system. So MMM USA really is not a bank, not a business, not an investment. It has no central account, so it's decentralized. We do not transfer our money to MMM. Instead, we send our donations directly peer-to-peer to other recipients' accounts. MMM USA provides no promises, no guarantees. Everything that a participant is doing in the system is done under their own willingness to participate, and they understand the inherent risks involved in being part of the program. That being said, let me explain a little bit about how it all started. So back in 1989, Sergei Mavrodi, which was the originator of the MMM community, he was in a situation where he had a very wealthy company, and he saw that the oligarchs or the uber rich were coming in and trying to take over or take advantage of the average working class person that owned businesses and wanted to be able to have a better life. And so he realized he can give back to them. As a matter of fact, through his system, through the MMM system, he had over 25% of all the currency in Russia was actually going through MMM. Now, unfortunately, he was prosecuted in regards to tax evasion because they really did not want him to continue to do what he was doing. But what he did do, he actually ended up serving time in jail, and he vowed that when he comes out, he's going to create a bigger and better system that is going to be able to really level the playing field for everyone across the world. So in 2011, he launched a new project. And so that project, which is no longer available in the country of Russia, is to provide a fair financial order as a mutual world aid fund community, primarily to help people with financial independence and prosperity. So where is it today? Well, the MMM Voluntary Network has a community of over 200 million people in 118 countries around the world. Now, I don't know about you, but anything that has that many people is not a program, not a company, it's a movement. And so over the last 5 years, they've done over $15 billion in worldwide assistance. They're the #1 donation exchange program in the world, and the system has been tested and has been consistently providing help and getting help and providing that assistance every single year, year after year for the last 5 years. So what is it built on? Where are the donations coming from? How does this all work? Well, we utilize a platform called the Bitcoin platform. If you're not familiar with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. And basically the system provides help and gets help by allowing you to send money into a Bitcoin wallet that you can fund through cash or your bank account. And what Bitcoin is a decentralized currency that allows you to instantaneously transfer money or make a purchase from a cell phone anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin is actually currently accepted in over 100,000 merchants around the world and growing every day. Now, here's some staggering facts that you may not have known about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. One, I'll tell you that there's over 660 cryptocurrencies around the world, but Bitcoin and actually Ethereum are the top two. Now, to date, there's over $1.6 billion invested into the ecosystem or the infrastructure that supports Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrency technology. Now, there's many ways that you can earn money with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. One, you can store it and wait for it to increase in value. Two, if you know the technology, you can mine it or invest in mining companies. Three, you can actually trade it from a currency exchange perspective because it is considered a currency and it's traded on exchanges. Four, you can invest in the Bitcoin ecosystem or the infrastructure in companies that support Bitcoin. Or what I like to think is one of the best ways is just utilize it in a peer-to-peer financial mutual aid network through the MMM USA community. Now, to give you some other facts, did you know that Bitcoin is supported by the likes of Richard Branson, JP Morgan Chase, Warren Buffett? I mean, even the New York Stock Exchange invested in Coinbase, which is the #1 virtual cryptocurrency wallet in the world. And it's the first time in their history they ever invested in a company that's not part of their exchange. And even the top 20 VC firms around the world are invested in cryptocurrency. Now, so who accepts Bitcoin? Now, of course, you can have it exchanged right back into dollars, into fiat currency, and put it back in your bank account. You can keep it offshore. You can talk to your tax advisor, do whatever you'd like with it. But it also is considered a currency where you can purchase in Subway. I buy my Starbucks with Bitcoin. I buy Whole Foods with Bitcoin. As you can see, there's a list. There's 100,000 merchants. Even through Gift, you can go to many different online and local retailers all around the world right from your phone. One of the nice parts about this system is that it's more secure than even online banking. So we use a system called the Google Authenticator. It's an app that you can download on Android or Apple or Microsoft, and it allows you to really have something that you know, something that you don't know, and something that you have. So something that you know is your ID and your password. Something that you don't know is the Google Authenticator changes a PIN every 30 seconds based on a token that you set up when you set up your account, and something that you have, which is your phone. So Coinbase is one of the major wallets. Blockchain's another wallet. Circle. These are all top wallets that you can utilize to store and access Bitcoin. Local Bitcoin's another way that you can access and get your hands on Bitcoin. Now, MMM USA leveled the playing field for everyone. So what they've really done is they made it really simple. They provided a worldwide system in each individual company that participates of providing help and getting help by utilizing discretionary income spare money that you can afford to lose. You know, we're not talking about money that's going to take away from your mortgage or your rent. We're talking about money that if you were going to give it away and not get it back, it wouldn't bother you. Now, for some people, that may be $100. For other people, that could be $10,000 or even $100,000. However, the system is to provide help and to get help. And the way we do that is through a non-accredited currency called the MAVO. Now, what is the MAVO? The MAVO is a way of just tracking or auditing that you actually provided help. See, when you involve yourself in Bitcoin, it uses what we call ledger technology or the blockchain. And so there's a way for them to actually make sure that you do the thing you said you're going to do and have the integrity that you actually provided help and gave help in the system like you said you would. Now, if you put $100 in MAVO credited to your personal wallet, that would equal 100 MAVO. So each week they calculate interest on a daily basis and they pay out on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the sum of amount of money that you have originally provided help for increases by 30% a month here in the USA. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, when you provide help into the network, you have a very high level sophisticated back office that really tracks exactly what you did, when you did it, and how you did it to make sure that you provided that help. And that money is then aggregated by MMM, and then they send it out to people that need help. And so after 15 days, it will unfreeze and it'll be available, 100% available, unlike some of the ad rotators out there that you may have been involved with, where you can only earn the profits as they come out daily from the company or the commissions. In this case, after 15 days, 100% of the money is available to get help from. Here's an example of the growth. So let's say you put in $100 and it increased by 30%. At the end of the month, you'd have $130. By month 2, another 30%, it would grow to $169. And by month 3, $220, and so on. But let's say you put in $1,000 or even $10,000. $1,000 grows to $1,300. By month 2, it's $1,690, and obviously by month 3, $2,200. So let's extrapolate that out to see what it would look like. So MMM provides what we call a happiness calculator. It shows if you earn 30% increase on your provide help every month. If you start out with 130, by month 6 you'd have $483, and by month 12 you'd have $2,300 from a simple $130 that you provided help, that you could get help from the system. Now, if we took that same amount of money and we increased it to $1,000 and the same 30%, again, by month 6, you'd have $4,800. By month 12, you have $23,000. And those of you, again, it's discretionary money. If you started out with $10,000, not just 1,000 or 100, but 10,000, you would by month 6, you'd have 48,000, and by the end of the 12th month, you'd have 233,000. Now, I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but at the end of the day, they've been doing this for years successfully, and the system is based on human nature. And people are participating in a system that they want to get away from the monetary system. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of time and really talk about the monetary system and where it is right now. Now, here's some quotes about our current banking system, especially here in the United States. Here's a quote by Andrew Jackson. If the people only understood the rank injustice in our money and banking system, there would be a revolution by morning. Here's another quote by Henry Ford in 1922. It is well enough that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there'd be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a video that I think is really going to shock you. It's going to open your eyes, and it's about the wealth inequality in America. So enjoy, and I look forward to hearing your response when we get a chance to meet one day.